At the end of the day, I have to feel as though there's questions that I'm trying to answer. And I think for every given film, I can point to each one and say, this is the question that was on my mind at the time. And usually it happens a little more after the fact, but this one, it's a little more in the moment. There's a part of my brain that's at rest on the subject of the internet and digital communication. And it allows me to move forward and kind of approach something else that I find interesting or something else that's kind of chipping away at me. I rely on the young actors that I work with. You know, I was blessed with an incredible cast of teenage actors on this film. You know, if some of them are movie stars and some of them soon will be. And they were not only giving me access to what it is like to be 18 years old and online right now, but just what it is like to be 18 years old right now, trying to fall in love, trying to feel comfortable, how they felt about their parents, all that kind of stuff. Certainly I can kind of like drill back into my anxieties as a teenager, but there's nothing quite as magical as having a relationship with your actors, young or old, who are giving you access to their character through their own personal experiences. Clearly, you know, the lives of adults in the internet world is much more on tap for me, and how to be in a relationship, how to search for a relationship, how to be post-marriage. I mean, all these things are at the fingertips, and it's fun to be able to explore them, and explore them through such good actors. I was very lucky. This was an ensemble of lovely people. There was no day where I was, you know, scared to go to set. Everybody was great, very talented, easy to work with, a pleasure. They had great chemistry together. There were so many new actors I'd never worked with that I'd always wanted to. I mean, this was an opportunity to work with Adam Sandler. This was an opportunity to work with Judy Greer and Rosemary DeWitt. So there's no words to explain how much fun it is to direct great actors and to see them take the words that you wrote on the page and make them funny and human and heartbreaking. To watch Rosemary DeWitt take 30 seconds without a moment of dialogue and be able to kind of see every feeling she was having every second of the way. I'm very lucky that I get to work with the actors that I do. It's funny, because I look at the characters and I do find them actually quite likable, just because I see their humanity. I see their flaws and I see the way that they're trying to approach their flaws, and that for me reminds me of myself and my friends. But you certainly need actors who are not going to judge their characters, and that's what all these actors are great at. But yeah, no, I met Adam and I knew that this would be a role unlike anything Sandler has ever played. But when I met him, I met a person who was different from any role that I'd ever seen him in. And one of my jobs as a director is to find a part of them that is connective tissue with the character, and how do I pull that part that's really part of the person into the character. Part of my job as a director is just to make people comfortable. How do I get the actors relaxed enough where they'll just be themselves? And the question is, who's going to be challenging? And on this film, no one was really challenging. I found actors came to set keenly aware of what the script was like and how similar it was to their lives. And they came very open and ready to try things, and I tried to make them as comfortable as possible, so if they wanted to go left, they could go left. I had never heard the term thinspiration before I read the book Men, Women, and Children, and I was terrified to find out that not only is this something that is in existence, but it's all over the place online. And that the idea there was communities of anorexics that were teaching young girls how to become better anorexics. It's horrifying. It's a very good example of what's perplexing about the internet. The internet should be an opportunity for there to be an honest dialogue about what the female body actually looks like, rather than a dialogue about how to starve yourself better. And I don't see that as an evil of the internet as much as a question that we really need to pose to ourselves, as far as why do we have so much trouble connecting with each other and finding beauty within each other?